Gurmaga Tadima Urum, Leshan Lassuta Korha Fuina Vride on Realtus, Akahara Hela Tihik Hoshilta, and Wilshire Dowler and Gare came Tihik Ta August Macwillinson Fragrata also Gor Nish Correlation Fibata Gwing. On social housing, I laughed when I saw the government amendment, especially since it talked on a permanent new social housing, and then goes on to list how the state is going to further subsidise private landlords in this state with temporary leases. That's not a permanent solution, and it's not a solution at all, given that 42% of private rented accommodation doesn't even meet minimum standards at present. The realistic solution is providing direct funding to local authorities to build or purchase permanent social housing for nearly the 100,000 households on the housing list. As well as cutting the rent allowance, ROS or leasing bill, it would stimulate local economies, give a source of income to councils and regenerate the wastelands left by the last government, which allowed the collapse of regeneration projects in my own and in other areas of the city and the country. Coupled with this, there is a need for a constitutional change which would allow for a use it or lose it clause for derelict sites or derelict homes. The free transfer of empty apartments and houses to local authority held by NAMA would also help address the social housing needs of struggling Irish families a lot quicker and in a more permanent way than subsidising the landlords and speculators, many of whom caused many of our problems in the first place. In my own area, in Bluebell, there is an empty shell of an apartment block. In Inchicore nearby, there is the collapse of the St Michael's regeneration project and a brand new large apartment block next door to that, also empty. A collapsed regeneration project in Cherry Orchard, several derelict sites which Dublin City Council earmarked in the constituency for senior citizen accommodation to replace the pokey bedsits many of them are in at present. Stalled large-scale regeneration projects in both St Teresa's Gardens and Dolphin House are also in the area. Investment in any of all of those projects would create jobs, stimulate the local economy and address dereliction, and most importantly provide homes for the homeless, overcrowded and those in inappropriate housed families.
Thank you very much.